Hello and welcome back to Fed News, April 30th edition, your fake figure wrestling news. Let's get started. So nothing really in the news report today. However, there was tons of cards. Triple H would defeat Jeff Hardy by pinfall to advance in the tournament. Roddy Piper would defeat Matt Hardy by submission to advance in the tournament. Bret Hart and Jason Jordan actually would end in a time limit draw, eliminating both men from the tournament. The main event was Batista defeat Shawn Michaels to eliminate him from the tournament in advance. Also on Rising Up, Imperium defeated Simon System. A six-man tag took place. LA Knight defeats Owen Hart by pinfall. In the main event, Razor Ramon defeats Stone Cold Steve Austin, handing him his first loss in the main event of Rising Up. Over WCW now is Bill Goldberg defeats Ricky Steamboat by pinfall. Demolition defeats Street Profits by pinfall. The Great Muta defeats Macho Man Randy Savage after Sean O'Haire interfered. The main event sees Dolph Ziggler defeat Drew McIntyre again after Sean O'Haire interfered. Over on Level Up, David Otunga defeats Steven Richards by pinfall, and the main event would see William Regal defeat Ryan Sakota by pinfall. ECW had no show this week. AEW had a show as Hook defeats Sammy Guevara by pinfall, FTR defeats The Acclaim by pinfall, MJF defeats Dustin Rhodes by submission, Darby Allin defeats Buddy Matthews by pinfall, and in the main event, Malachi Black and Brody King defeated Jurassic Express by pinfall. NXT held a small show this week as Bronson Reed defeats Rick Steiner and Karrion Kross MVP ends in a time limit draw. However, a rematch from the pay-per-view, Ricochet did have her defeat Carmelo Hayes by pinfall to become the NXT champion again. Ring of Honor held a small card this week as John Silver defeats Eddie Kingston by pinfall, Santana and Ortiz defeated Private Party by pinfall, and in the main event, Brody Lee defeats Andrade by pinfall. IWGP also had a show this week as well, as Sean Stasiak and Shannon Moore defeated Vito and Tony Mamaluke by pinfall. Jerry Lynn and Ethan Page ended in a time limit draw. Lance Storm defeats Wrath by pinfall, ending his undefeated streak. And in the main event saw Mark Jindrak defeat Bill DeMott by pinfall. Red Impact had a show this week as AOP defeats The Ascension by pinfall. Pete Dunne defeats Heath Slater by pinfall. The main event would see Big John Studd defeat Umaga by pinfall. The UWF had a show this week as Brian Adis defeated Brad Armstrong by pinfall. Lance Von Erich defeats Al Perez by pinfall. And the main event would see Salvatore Bellomo defeat Pez Whatley by pinfall. Nothing in TNA this week. However, NWA had a show as Draws defeats Jesse Ventura by pinfall. Tank Abbott would defeat Buddy Roberts by submission. And the main event saw the Sheik defeat Abdul the Butcher by pinfall. Over on OROH now, as Michael Elgin defeats Chris Candido by pinfall, Blue Meanie defeats Savio Vega by pinfall, Matt Taven defeats Brian Pillman Jr. by pinfall, and the main event would see Sanjay Dutt defeat Rocky Romero by pinfall. No more shows this week. That's all. I'll see you next week. We head towards the semifinals of the King of the Ring, as well as prepare for more pay-per-views scheduled in the coming weeks. Till next time.